My early content when I was on private Snapchat, I didn't have fake boobs. I had a BBL before I had a private Snapchat. I just like, as a regular person, decided that I wanted a BBL. So I did have some plastic surgery, but I got the boobs like shortly after.
And there was a moment, sorry, it was just a little tidbit. Me and her in bed, cuddling, talking, a couple months into our relationship. And I just look her in the eyes and I just go, I'm going to admit something. I got fake hair. I got a hair transplant. And she just looks at me and goes, I got a fake ass. And I'm like,
I think you were hurt.
You never knew?
I had no idea. I just thought it was a big, nice ass. You know, like I just thought it was a good ass. And now, in retrospect, I always tell her, I'm like, you know how I know I'm a simp? Because I married the first BBL I ever fucked.
I feel like mine was not obvious, so I don't blame you.
It wasn't that obvious. And she was heavier at the time, so it kind of just blended in. She just seemed like she had a big ass because she was a little thick, you know? She weighs like a bunch less now, so maybe to me, I could see it more. But back then, I just thought you had a unique body type.
Okay, so you got your BBL, what, like
2015.
2015?
I have an old BBL.
10 years ago.
Yes, and I was trying to lose weight before I did my BBL, and most girls are trying to like gain weight before they do their BBL.
It's a fat transfer, right?
So they can transfer more fat.
Yeah.
And I was not really aware of that. I didn't know anything about plastic surgery back then.
Okay. And that's like the most dangerous surgery you can get.
Which I also didn't know, and I took care of myself for it. I have like memories of just trying to go to the bathroom and passing out and collapsing. Like at the time I was living with 3 male roommates I met on Craigslist. It was like not a good situation.
No.
How much did it cost?
$6,000. $6,000 in 2015. I think they're like $20K now.
Yeah, that's a good deal, right?
Yeah.
I mean, look, I know girls who have BBLs that look great. Then there is the horror story.
Honda Civics.
You know, for example, like Usher's ex-wife, she would, you know, she was getting all this flack because she was older than Usher. You know, everyone was talking shit about her, so she just went to Brazil without telling him and did a whole mommy makeover. Went into cardiac arrest. You know, he had to fly out there, and you know, then you got Kanye's mom who died, and
yes,
you know, you got DC Young Fly, his kid's mother.
Sad.
She got a BBL from an American doctor. There's pictures of her with the doctor, and then a couple of days later, she dies.
It's definitely scary. My last surgery, so I was not afraid of dying until after I had a kid, right? And now I will never do any of the things I did before. I'm afraid of trying any drugs. I won't go skydiving. I'm more afraid of roller coasters. So now when I think about that version of myself, would I go and get a BBL now, knowing that you could die on the table? I don't think I could do it. But I don't know. Now I'm just afraid of everything.
So you're done with plastic surgery completely?
Listen, so
Nobody said that.
the thing is, the risk in plastic surgery doesn't really happen. It could, but like a nose job is not as dangerous as a BBL. There's just like a lot more blood involved, and you can get a blood clot, which is one of the biggest things that could kill you. And I actually carry a gene that makes me more prone to blood clots, which I was not aware of at the time I got a BBL. So I am a little bit more afraid. But would I get a facelift? Fuck yes, I am saving for a facelift one day. That is happening. So, not done with plastic surgery.